Hello everyone, it's Asia. Time for some tarot. So here we are. Not only is it the weekend, but it is the new moon. Happy new moon. So let's see what is going on with this new moon energy and with this weekend. If you are in the West Palm Beach area, Lake Worth, I will be at the Celtic Winter Fair this weekend, so come check me out. I am here on location. So let's get into it. New moon. All right. The last new moon of this year. Pretty powerful. This year is already gone. It's amazing. So what are we setting intentions for the next year, for the next cycle? All right. Let's see what's going on with this energy. All right, new moon, weekend. Sorry for the noise. Wow, Wheel of Fortune. Okay, wow. Some big, potent, powerful stuff going on here. All major arcana cards. We have the Wheel of Fortune, okay, which means that, just what it sounds like, this is good fortune. Usually it's standing straight up, so this is a time where the wheel may be turning. A lot of you may have been having some difficulties. It's time to heal, because there we have the Priestess or the Queen of Cups with this Wheel of Fortune. She's saying that time is changing, okay? There has been some difficulties. That tower in the background, can you see it? She's healing. And now this is fate. Okay, so whatever has happened, it's been difficult, but it was fated, and now things are going to be looking brighter, because here's the Magician coming in, all right? Because you are the Magician. This new moon is telling you it's time for you to create your magic. You have everything that you need, okay? And it's time to go after what you want and make that magic happen. You're the Magician. Make it happen. There is still some healing that needs to happen with this Judgment card, okay? It's not quite straight up yet, so a lot of you are still healing because there has been some difficulties, okay? But things are changing, and you have the power and what it takes to create what you want and start things new. And really, the healing is coming in, and the things in the past that were difficult, you know, it's time to rise above that, okay? And sometimes when things, a lot of times when we have issues with other people, we may not get the apology or the explanation that we want or deserve. And at some point you need to just accept that, rise above it, and move on like this Magician, and know that you have all the tools, and take whatever that pain was and use it to move forward and to create the life you want. For some of you, there's some major, I feel there's like major focus here on building a long-term career or something. For some of you, there's marriage. I'm picking up marriage. For some of you, there's a definite long-term, secure kind of long-term relationship. For others of you, I feel there's this spark, and it's going to create you to go after some sort of project, something that you want to create for the long term that's going to bring you money and happiness. But it is something that, for a lot of you, you have to look at where you've been too rigid and rise above that, and look at where you've given too much authority to other people and other things, okay? And it's time to take back your magic and your power and move forward and use that pain and the difficulties you've been through to create what you really want. Let that drive you. Let that be your spark, your passion, okay? Let's get a message here from the unicorns. So yeah, it's a definite heavy weekend. This new moon is by no means anything to take lightly. Water. Drink more water. Who's dehydrated? I probably am. But this is also saying with this is about your emotions, and you know, with this Priestess of Cups, there's a lot of emotions that you are healing, some self-care. It's time to speak about your feelings, to address your feelings and your emotions, and be able to process them and move forward with that Magician card. One more. No, okay. We're gonna get something here from this deck. Let's see what other focus we have. Oh, there's Saturn again. So if you've been watching these messages, Saturn's been coming up a lot lately. We are all dealing with this Saturn energy, and you know, it's all about taking that right action, okay? Like the Magician, okay? Taking the right action. And now with Mars being in Capricorn, which is ruled by Saturn, this is a great opportunity to use that energy and you know, start your commitments and discipline, and you're trying to structure what you want. It's also about rules and restrictions. Like I said, with this Hierophant, there's been some rigid stuff you're dealing with, or maybe you've been too rigid in your thinking. But a lot of us, yeah, we're dealing with that Saturn, and it's the life lessons, okay, the difficulties, the karma we've all been through, that fated, that Wheel of Fortune, we all have to deal with it. We have the 12th house and the 2nd house. So abundance is your birthright, okay? So there's that Wheel of Fortune, okay? Incomes, assets, earnings, possessions, material desires, okay? How you handle your money, all right? This is more that Hierophant energy, you know? So with that Wheel of Fortune, I feel a lot of you are really gonna be increasing your income and going after something to do that. And the 12th house, sacrifice and surrender, going deeper and getting lost, okay? So this is also more about the karma and the suffering, your shadow self, your fears, your secrets, okay? This is all rising to the surface, and it's time to really enlighten yourself and move forward, okay? So big energy that we are dealing with, and I hope that you take the time to really connect with this new moon energy and start making a plan, and making your plan, and start taking that right action like Saturn, okay? Pray to Saturn, ask Saturn. He's the taskmaster and our teacher, karmic lessons. So yeah, so use Saturn and go after what you want, because you're the Magician. You can make it happen, okay? Stop being rigid in your thinking, and time to move on from the difficulties. I know it's painful, I know it's hard, your heart's probably hurt, but it's all karma, it's life lessons, and you have better opportunities coming to you. And don't forget that sometimes, you know, our rejection is life's way of protecting you. Rejection sometimes is protection and redirection. I love that, and it's so true. And it's hard to recognize it in the moment. We get too fixated on the outcome and the end game, and sometimes you need to just step back and be in the moment, and don't get so rigid on how it's got to be, how you're going to get to the end, how you're going to get to reach your goal. Be open, okay? And let the universe show you the way. All right, my friends, I hope that was helpful. I wish you all the best. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you all soon. Love and light.